go.
Hello, viewers, who can now hear me. Yes, we will be killing the Furbies, by the way. Can you hear me now?
You should be able to hear
15
people now.
seconds for audience to come back.
Oh no.
You can hear other people now, right? Like it's not just me.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did it.
Yeah.
Guys, we succeeded
that
at
was
streaming.
scary.
Sorry,
Guys, we
I
succeeded at
just sent Nolan a new setup, and sometimes OBS doesn't like the audio inputs, so it's working now.
It's working now.
So today we're going to play a new TTRPG. We're not playing D&D today. We are playing something called Furbhouse. Professionals, yes. Furbhouse is a TTRPG by some guy named Bill Volk, who seems, from the booklet, like a wonderful person, and you should go to his itch.io and check out Furbhouse for yourself. It is free. It's a very lightweight TTRPG. Your character sheet is not 1 page, it's 1/4 of a page. And it's super open-ended. It's why I like it for this little 3-session thing we're gonna do. And it's all based around long Furbies. So today everyone will be playing long Furbies. I will be your DM, Elliot. I use he, they pronouns. And for now, I'm just going to have my players introduce themselves, and we're gonna come back around after that to the Furbies. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Shivam, and I use he, him pronouns.
Well, hey gang, my name's Nolan, and I use he, him pronoun.
I'm Nemo, and I also use him pronouns.
Hey, I am Doran, and I use they, them pronouns.
Hello, I'm Kate, and I use she, her pronouns.
And those will be your disembodied voices for today.
Woo.
Yay.
Well, as we begin things, we are transported back to the year of our Lord 2004. Probably after all of us were born. Stares at Nolan.
That's correct. I
Don't
was alive.
know.
I was alive.
I'm pretty sure Nolan's still in the womb, actually.
Ah, damn, you caught me.
We begin in a house that belongs to creatures called loo-tees, which are mysterious, non-magical creatures in this world. And today we are meeting in the living room of this house. And something strange has been going around this house for the past several weeks, building up in severity. Things have gone missing. Things have been exchanged for other things, and the furniture has been moving like an inch or two during the night. Odd, unusual, and somewhat inconvenient, but not necessarily life-shattering, even noticeable by the loo-tees yet. But it's just gone on too long, and this morning the TV remote was replaced by a bouquet of flowers, and the tall loo-tees spent 20 minutes looking for the remote before giving up and disappearing for the day, and we just can't have that kind of chaos in the house. And as its protectors, you Furbs are in charge of protecting the loo-tees in this house. So, your leader of sorts has decided it's time for a meeting. As, if I may, there we go. Nolan, would you reveal my character?
What
Holy shit.
With a great mechanical whirring, the sound of plastic gears and electronics, Ickerby just waddles into the room. There is an issue in the household. Furbs, come here.
What is it, boss?
Thank you. I will have everyone go ahead and introduce the Furby and how they get to the living room.
Do we want to take a certain order?
Yeah, I love the enthusiasm, Doran, but let's go in order
Sorry.
just to avoid chaos.
Don't worry.
we get lost easily if we don't do this. Sorry.
Exactly. I think that means Shivam's first.
Yes. So.
Yes.
Yeah. As the call is heard, a red blur just goes streaking across as a very long Furby just kind of crash lands to the ground, and like his bottom half just kind of goes like up for a little bit and then kind of down like a slinky a few times, like just turning over onto themselves before like he finally gets like face to face with the Furbs. He's just like this red furred Furby that seems to have like a body that's made out of a spring, and a straw hat atop his head.
Who is
As
this?
he yells out, "I'm Monkey D. Furby, and I'm gonna be king of the pirates!"
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Gang, I'm never gonna recover from this.
Good.
Oh shit, it's me next time, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so as Monkey D. Furby springs in, you hear what sounds like something being dropped down a set of stairs as you hear something slam into several different walls. Like someone has thrown an object in the house as you hear vases shatter, as you just hear a as something rolls into the room. What you think is maybe at one point this orange cat with maybe some black stripes turns towards you, and instead you realize that this is a perfectly spherical basketball that for some reason has grown a good amount of fur and now looks up at the big Furby boss and is just like, I heard you gathering us together, boss. I'm ready. Are you ready? As this ball rolls a couple more times up to the foot of the boss before just going, hey, you know Sportsmaster 5000's got this on lock. We're gonna destroy this problem.
Oh boy, as Sportsmaster 5000 joins the lineup, Nemo.
You see from far away a giant head approaching with the figure that wears the head is obscured for now. They waddle along the way. As they get closer, you can finally see them. It is I, Dog Ding the Dough. I'm the owner of capitalist land, or will be, if they'll allow me.
I love it so much. I love him.
Oh boy. Doran.
Entering from the kitchen, the door swings open with a massive thud. You don't see who approaches
It leaves
there
an
from short.
existing crater, the handle in the wall.
Yes, it does. And also waddling in is this muscle-bound combat action Furby with glasses, sunglasses, and hard plastic covering most of their body. What is it, boss? What's got your gears a whirring?
What is his name?
My name? Gobstopper XL.
Hey, you know, if we got Gob here, I know we can accomplish our mission. Good to see you again, man.
That's one handy fella, that Gobstopper boy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we're missing someone, though.
Last but not least, Kate.
A slithering is heard. It grows louder as you hear multiple tap skittering across the ceiling. Through one of the doorways, still stuck to the top, a elongated Furby with centipede-like legs, black and red in color, approaches and it stops itself in the middle of the ceiling as it lets go and drops on the floor, the front of it rising up and the face is covered in a dark shade. What problem does the great presence of
God.
obsidian womb madness sable path needed for?
Holy
gang.
shit.
It's
Holy shit.
yeah.
I can't get over the stream layoff.
Hey guys,
So good.
Thank
this
you,
might be our
so
best
good.
stream layout.
I agree.
This is incredible.
I'm very glad you like
Go ahead.
it. And as everyone gathers together, Ickerby rears up on his hind legs, like shakes his hands in the air, doing like the dog beg pre-recorded not animation but motion he has. But it looks more like a horse brain to the small furbs. And as he lands, he says, "As you know, strange things have been happening in the loo-tee household these past few weeks. I'm sick of it. We need to figure out what's going on before something bad happens."
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, nothing's been quite the same. They haven't played a game in, like, weeks. I'm over here collecting dust.
Yeah,
not right.
That seems my fishy to me, honestly. They're not spending enough money. That's not no good. I think they might be turning communists.
Well, whoever or whatever it is, we need to figure out what or who it is and find it and stop it. And Ickerby stamps down one giant plastic foot on the floor, making his point known.
Loud and clear, boss.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can get it done. I mean, like, you got a plan, or like, what are we doing? You know, like, do we have any leads? Do we have any evidence?
Well, I for one think first we should march around the house and round everyone up and then begin to question. And he stops for a second, and there's like a light behind his neck above the purple sensor that flashes red. He goes, "Low power, I must charge." And mid-speech, Ickerby turns around and trundles across the room to like a little plastic charging station, walks over to it, and the purple sensor hits it, and then just the Furby head collapses down
Boss,
as he powers down,
boss.
entering the Icker sleep.
Ah, dang, this is the worst time.
But
Wait,
I'm
Alex
here.
just died? Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible news.
Oh no. Dang, we should have seen this coming, and with the big boxes and everything too. Oh. What are we gonna do?
What a great tragedy to lose our supreme leader.
For at least 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, for like I don't know. What does the packaging say? How
That's
long does he have
too
to charge
long.
for? It's far
Ickerby
too long.
has, I'll give you some information. Ickerby has notoriously used up a lot of power. I mean, he's a big guy, you know. He's strong. He's the strongest of the Furbs, you know. In like every sense, he's Ickerby. He's your leader. But that does mean more power. He doesn't just use the AA batteries that you guys use. He has this large nickel cadmium battery pack that goes into his torso and like takes up the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
And those things take 5 to 6 hours to charge, and you've never seen them up for more than 30 minutes at a time.
Lord.
You know what? Yeah,
So
that's right.
is the curse of being Ickerby. So much he can do, so little time.
The boss, you know, that's a real shame. I mean, have any of you? Okay, well, the boss is recharging. Have any of you guys seen like? Wait here. Sorry, I'm over here.
Sportsmaster like dribbles back over to you guys.
All right. Have any of you guys seen what's going on here? I've sadly been in the closet, not being used, not dribbled, and so I haven't seen like shit going on out here. I don't know what's going on. Like, what's good? Like, have the loo-tees been acting normal? Like, is there a reason to these boxes? Do we know?
No idea. I bet it's the cat though.
Oh, I fucking hate that thing.
You guys could do like a little bit of an insight check if you'd like.
Yeah.
Give me what reason you would have to notice certain things, and I'll give you a dice roll.
Damn.
I'll go down the line. Shiva?
Leafy would be noticing any reason that the manga boxes are being put away.
Manga boxes. Okay. Do you have anything on your character sheet that would let you add a die?
I can read English, but only from mangas.
Yeah, and herein I'll give our viewers a little bit of an insight as to what's happening with the system. In Furbhouse, you have a character sheet, and you have essentially a bulleted list of things. You have a name, you have something about your body, you have your title / role in the household, and your beautiful dream. And then you also have luxuries, which are essentially miscellaneous things you add to your sheet. For every item on your sheet that is relevant to a check you're making, you get to add a d6 to that roll, and then you also just get 1d6 for free. And go ahead and roll 2d6 then, because you get one for free and one from your character sheet. And I will clarify, because I think something might have been misheard. There has been unusual things happening around the house.
Oh, okay, not in the house.
In the house, but
Okay,
also
okay,
around
okay.
the house.
Gotcha,
Just,
gotcha.
like, things are going missing, things are being misplaced. The furniture is being moved around at night.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so
And then,
2d6.
Shiva, let me know what you roll, and then I'll go on with my explanation.
Yeah, I got a 1 to 5.
A 1 and a 5. Okay, so for this system, if you'll recall with me the times that we don't use D&D dice, and the times we use dice with pips on them, which are what the little dots on dice D6s are called. In this system, you only add the 1, 2s, and 3s, and you arrange your dice in a line, because the pips for 1, 2, and 3 are also in a line, and you make a worm. So 4, 5, and 6 do nothing. So you get 1. Yes, I know I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's said they have a pip dice, and I only have 1.
I do have pip dice. I am actively
don't
digging
have
through
pip
my
dice.
dice bag to get a set of matching pip dice.
Excellent. So that is a 1, which will be enough to get you some information. What question would you like to ask? I know I clarified what was the issue.
So strange things happening around the house.
But
guess
it would have to be relevant to the manga.
Yeah. Why is the manga being put away?
You have noticed that one day, 2 days ago, when you woke up and checked on your manga, several of the books had been mixed around. Like, they weren't in numerical order like you keep them. But you couldn't find out who did it. None of the loo-tee did it. They seemed just as confused as you. And there was no evidence left behind as far as you're aware.
Yeah, guys, when I was looking around through the mangas, someone put the Alabasta saga right after Sky Island for some reason.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right. Fucking nerd. All right. So like, that's
You didn't see
bad.
who did it?
yeah, that's probably not good.
That's probably not good. I mean,
you get huge spoilers for if you read it out of order.
I mean, fair. All right. So like, and you didn't see the loo-tees coming and do it. It was something else.
Mm-mm. I mean, don't think so.
Do you know anyone else that frequents those shelves?
It will be mostly the two smaller loo-tee.
Mhm. Yeah, just the two smaller ones.
You know, small loo-tee and smaller loo-tee.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get some eyes on them then. See what they're doing. I mean, if they've turned. We need to make sure that they're still pure of heart.
If they've turned.
Hey, I'm just, hey, you're powered down. I'm just saying that, we gotta make sure these loo-tees stay on the right path,
I mean, do
Yeah,
you really think
right.
they do that? They're supposed to be our knockoff.
I don't know what your words mean, Magic Man, but I will say this. They're usually pretty good, so, I feel like, we gotta stick our necks out for them. Oh no, our friend is completely Oh no, I did that on accident. That's my own bad. Ignore that.
Oh,
All
no
right.
one did it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was me.
You just shoved them off the shelf.
Yeah, I did. I was gaslighting. Yeah, it's my own bad. All right. Yeah.
Stop looking at my own ceiling.
Exactly. Elliot, would I be able to... Are the loo-tee around right now or no?
Currently, no. I will say any of the NPCs I listed in the primer, you would be able to access. Except the loo-tee right now, you could wait until evening when everyone is home. Unless you'd like to do something in the meantime.
Gotcha.
All right. It looks like, the loo-tee aren't around right now, but we've got some options. Is anyone really in with, like Sagrumbus or anything? I'm trying to figure out who we can leverage right now. Get some answers.
I forgot the names of the worms.
There's Sproodles and Doodles.
Oh, Scroodles and Doodles. You know those guys?
Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Maybe you could help us, extract some information.
I'm good at that. Yeah, I'm good to do that.
If that fails to work, I could try using my words of power to get some information for Sagrumbus.
I see a burden in your future.
Okay, all right. I like it. I do. Okay. Well, we gotta pick one thing to go to first. So do we think that we're gonna have a better chance with Grumbus, or we're gonna have a better chance with Scroodles and Doodles?
I think we should go with the Scrubbles.
Oh, Scroodles and Doodles?
Those guys.
All right, yeah, let's head over then.
Yeah.
And Sportsmaster with
You
no
can be our
legs
navigator.
just starts rolling off the ground.
We'll head into... Oh, go ahead.
Gobstopper will kick Sportsmaster towards the back garden.
Hell yeah!
God. Actually, Scriddles and Doodles would live in the bookshelf of the smaller loo-tee's room.
Oh my gosh, perfect. It would have. They're
Take him
exactly
upstairs.
where we need to go then.
Oh yeah, shit, we gotta get upstairs. Yeah, hit me.
Whoa there, lad. I think everyone would be fairly capable of getting upstairs, maybe with a little bit of help from Gobstopper.
Yeah. I think this is probably practiced in Gobstopper. Just kick Sportsmaster up the stair.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you got up there the first time.
Exactly, yeah.
As you all end up upstairs, you go to the bookshelf. And Gobstopper, you know Scriddles and Doodles, you see the telltale of a little bit of fuzz over the edge of one of the bookshelves. It's about 3 feet up to the third shelf. Not a problem for Obsidian and Monkey to reach, but the rest of you, how would you like to get up there?
If I could. think I would like to use a very important ability that I have.
Yes.
And I would like to dribble.
I will not make you roll for this. That's a
dribble.
DC 0.
It's a DC.
As
Good.
Sportsmaster begins to bounce a little bit higher every time as he puts a little bit of effort into the dribble, getting up to the third shelf. I'm imagining you just continue to dribble.
Yeah. Sportsmaster, in fact, does not land on a shelf, but continues to dribble. So Sportsmaster will be cutting in and out in the middle of this conversation.
Excellent. Doug Dimmerfurb or Gobstopper?
Oh, go on.
Go on. Okay. Gobstopper will just scale it like Mount Everest.
Oh my god.
Good. Okay.
One bicep in front of the other.
I was gonna ask for help because I don't think I have the capabilities of scaling by myself.
Oh, sure. I can pick you up.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll hold you
Just
between my
load.
thighs.
You
Yeah,
load him
up.
where like onto one of your arms.
I was just gonna
Works-
put him betwixt
works
my
perfectly.
thighs.
Even better. As you all arrive on the bookshelf, I imagine you put Doug Dimmadome down and it has to tilt a little bit, so like his feet are on the shelf, but his hat is against the shelf above.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a strong breeze would knock him down. As Gobstopper, you're, oh hey, it's Gobstopper! As the two worm on a string talk in something of like a unison echo back and forth with each other. And you know they have these two nearly invisible nylon strings off their tails, and they've been long since tangled together over time. They can't really get too far apart from each other. One is this like neon yellow, and the other one is pink, and they're fluffy little like pipe cleaner-esque worms. As they approach, and Scroodles goes, "Gobstopper, are you here for more trading?"
Maybe in a bit, bros. But we got some questions for you, if that's all right.
Oh, what is it? What's the matter?
Have you guys noticed all the weird happenings around here? Especially with the bookshelves being misarranged or whatever.
Bookshelves being misarranged? Bookshelves? They like start to look around.
On the bookshelf they're already
nothing
on.
much around here, but I think I remember that one morning where I look at my note sheet.
Looking at your note sheet.
Where
Worms.
oh yeah. All the games in the game shelf are rearranged. Yeah, and the other morning where the apple on the table and in the kitchen, it was gone. I mean, not like one of the loo-tees took it, but it was just disappeared. Overnight. Yeah, overnight.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to know what's been causing that.
In unison, they say, "Not a clue."
All right, well, you two have been very helpful. I don't know anything about going on. Okay, but now, okay, so I think you two, you've been very, very good. Do you think we could go check out, like, the apple maybe or something else that's... Yeah,
Do you have any pipe cleaners? Pipe cleaners? We might have, maybe, more information to share. If you've got pipe cleaners. Yeah, pipe cleaners.
Oh, you two want to do, like, a trade or something? Oh, I understand. Oh, like a trade.
Yeah, trade,
Oh,
trade.
okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Well, maybe if
I
we could
can
do, like, a
respect
trade
that.
or something.
They turn to Doug. Oh, so you do have pipe cleaners? Pipe cleaners?
Oh no, not currently with me, but the law of commerce. I like it. we're gonna get your pipe cleaners.
We have much to trade for pipe cleaners. Yeah, much to trade.
I don't know. Seems pretty suspicious, gang. I don't know.
No, they're good. Trust is where I get my creatine
Yeah, we're
from.
legit.
Yep, they're offering the service, and when you know when you have to do an exchange, it seems only fair.
All right. That's fair. What do you got?
For trade?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, the hat boy. He's got to have some trade.
Yeah, you must have pipe cleaners, right? Pipe cleaners.
I-
A man
I-
for
I-
trade.
I don't carry my pipe cleaners with me. I don't have a lot of space to store that. You know, I have too much on my head already. Like,
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have
look
any
for it.
pipe cleaners. Doesn't have any.
I don't know. Don't. Sorry.
Well,
They shake their heads.
I mean,
Come back when you have pipe cleaners? Yeah, pipe cleaners?
Hank, do we know if there's any place that we can get pipe cleaners? I mean, maybe some under stored a cabinet or something. I don't know. Do we know where those are stored? Are they stored by pipes? I assume they're stored by pipes. I mean, it's just.
Pipe cleaners, they are everywhere. Something of an ephemeral resource. Here, but also not.
Last time I found some was underneath the fridge. The cat pushed
Good
them
place
under.
for pipe cleaners. The fridge. Fridge.
Oh shit! All right, yeah, we could go search for them there. Yeah, would be.
Difficult for Scoodles and Doodles to find. It's a little far away from the bookshelf. Very far.
Mighty fair. Could with my knowledge of purchases and capitalism and money exchange, know if the loo-tees bought some pipe cleaners recently?
Let me see your sheet.
Fair enough.
I think because of your house mantle, local capitalism defender, I'll give you that d6.
All right.
So go ahead and roll 2.
All right. That's how I have it. That's a 2 and a 6.
Okay, so that's a 2, because the 6 doesn't do anything in this situation.
All right.
You did see a couple weeks ago a new pack come into the house, but more recently, smaller loo-tee was seen playing with them. But you don't know where the bulk of them have gone since.
All right, but know they exist at least. Anyone keeps tabs on the small loo-tees? I think some
Elliot,
of them are playing.
Can I
Oh, no.
assist here with my house mantle of the loo-tee behavior interpreter?
Oh,
And figure out
course,
where
2d6
they would
for
put-
you.
Figuring out where they would store the pipe cleaners. That's a 5 and a 3.
The 3, okay. You do know smaller loo-tee has an affinity for crafts. That's her key behavior. And she has a craft room. In fact, you're in smaller loo-tee's room right now. And while she does initially store her crafting materials at the top of her crafting shelf, you also know that when she does make crafts, she gets very into the process and things just go everywhere and not all the time they get put away.
Putting on a very stoic face. The pipe cleaners, they surround us.
But where?
Where though? Yeah.
They coming out of the walls?
In this room, it's where the Wungerwuti resides.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, you think you can snag them for us? I mean, you got an easier time getting up and down. I'm sort of. Right now, I'm getting a little tired, if I'm honest.
I-
volume is increasing and decreasing repeatedly.
Yeah, I also like to avoid as many tight trips as it would be possible. Like one was enough, 2 would be necessary. No more.
I'll help. Look,
Her-
I can use the extra workout. Starts climbing down.
Overhearing you guys, Scriddles and Doodles stop Gobstopper. Well, thank you for bringing your friends here, Gobstopper. Yeah, Gobstopper, that was great. I think, since it sounds like you're going on a pipe cleaner heist, might we share some of our wares to pique your interest? Yeah, pique your interest.
Oh, sure.
just a peek before you have the goods. As Scroodles and Doodles travel back into the book shelter, there's a row of books not quite pushed all the way to the back. And they go into there, and it's just dark back there. And they come back. And there's a couple of things they bring. Clearly not all of their wares. Doodles comes back with a handful of pony beads on her, like, stringworm beak. And Scroodles comes back holding a scrunkle.
Hey,
Grungle?
I can't
A
fucking
scrunkle.
believe you.
What's a scrunkle? This is something I'm not aware of.
It's a scrunkle.
It's a scrunkle, obviously.
Oh my fucking god.
Skunkle's a
It's
skunkle.
back. I thought it was gone forever.
Scrunkle's a fucking scrunkle.
Dear
It-
God.
It's definitely shaped like a scrunkle and looks like a scrunkle, and
Mhm.
it's very scrunkle-like in its shape and characteristics.
Does it scrunkle?
Oh, it for sure scrunkles.
Guys, we need to get the scrunkle.
I mean, I do love a good scrunkle. I'll be honest, but I mean, can we afford it? I mean, do we have the? We don't even have pipe cleaners.
This is a
right now.
very
How are we-
rare item, very rare indeed. It would be one of our more expensive ones. We have other things, lots of other things. But this is just to pique your interest. They put the scrunkle away.
Oh shit! What a tease! I mean, just jeez.
Right, treasure hunt to get the pipe cleaners to get the scrunkle then.
Get the pipe cleaners. Get the scrunkles. I mean, help the
All right.
people.
But yeah. So, what is the roll we can make to attempt to scrounge around for pipe cleaners here?
Tell me where you'd like to search. You can assume the room has some sort of regular house design, and I'll correct anything that seems unlikely.
Can I do this? The monkey is going to wind himself up and try to stretch out and like get himself caught in the fan, so we have a vantage point to like to look around and see if there's any like pipe cleaners and cups or like a craft table or something.
I'll let you use your corpus for this if you burden your corpus afterwards.
Okay. So what does the burden do then for the audience?
So the burden is something I can place upon a word of power where something has happened in character, or through the overuse of that line on their sheet, and that line can no longer be used to add dice to your rolls until you do something in character to amend what has occurred. So go ahead and take your 1d6 for free and your 1d6 from your corpus if you'd like.
All right. 2d6 then. Let's go.
You got this.
Uh, 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. Okay, with a 1, this monkey launches into the ceiling fan. He begins to whip around, slowly at first his bottom half is still touching the ground and starts to slide, and then faster and faster, and as he loses contact with the ground, as the fan begins to wind up his spring. Soon there is the bottom half of a Furby whipping around the upper half of the room. Not a problem for anyone except briefly for Doug, and briefly for, I believe, Obsidian. You both duck harmlessly out of the way. And
Alright.
Monkey, as you're spinning around, it is a little bit difficult to get an eye on things, but you do see 2 pipe cleaners on the top of the bookshelf. One is slightly bent.
Oh, treasure spotted, guys! Up on top of the bookshelf.
Monkey, you slide off of the fan as you let go, and you go flying into the wall and land on the loo-tee bed. Your spring is so goofed up in the middle.
Oh no.
It's
Oh
goofed.
no.
It's goofed. Oh no.
I thought only water could harm me.
Your spring is goofed. Please burden your corpus.
Hey
I
guys,
why we don't
I
shower.
want to reflect on that fucking sentence that just got uttered. I think that's important, actually. Your spring is goofed. Please burden your corpus.
You've never goofed your spring and had to burden your
Yeah.
corpus
I've
before?
never, I can't say that I
Happens at
have.
least once a week.
Damn. I think Sportsmaster will stop dribbling and will roll over to Monkey and just go,
Hey. Oh, shit, sorry, give me a second. Whoa. Okay. Hey, are you doing okay? You look all bent out of shape.
I think my powers are being stopped.
Oh, damn. All right, well, let's at least get you to a safe little space,
and I think if there's craft supplies all over, I think Sportsmaster's gonna find a little pile of cotton balls and just try to like roll into Monkey and push them over, resting against the cotton balls.
That's good. That's very nice of you. I think that is beginning to amend the burden,
Yeah,
but
well,
not quite there.
rest you over here, regain your power for some time in the future.
Right.
Yeah. Every great hero needs to rest.
I'll help you out with that, bro. I'm a great masseuse.
Oh, damn. Those arms can do a lot of things.
I bet.
Would you like to roll to try and fix Monkey?
Sure.
Let me see. What does your corpus say?
My corpus is sturdy, but might have a skill named Beefcake.
Beefcake. Okay, I'll let you use your beefcake skill for this. That's perfect.
Hell yeah. So that's 2 dice.
Yes.
I rolled a 1 and a 6.
1 and a 6. That is a 1. You begin to straighten out Monkey's spring, and I say with a little bit of help you've gotten from Sportsmaster, you are unburdened.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey, that's why they call us the Dream Team, right?
I would like to say probably a very practiced response, Sportsmaster will bounce themselves up so that way they can be high-fived and sort of launched across the room.
Yes. Just like a headbutt of a high five.
Exactly.
Oh, good.
Just chest bump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go. Sportsmaster
You guys-
bounces, hits a wall, rolls back.
Plans. Oh, God.
Would anyone
You guys are
like
the best
to
crew
switch the room,
pirate
or
could
we
ask
can go-
for.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you just said you guys are the best crew a pirate could ask for.
Yeah,
Would
sure.
anyone else like to switch the room or retrieve those pipe cleaners?
Oh, yeah, we gotta get those pipe cleaners.
I'm gonna try and find
Right.
some.
Oh, find some more. Yeah, go find some
we'll try
more
to
if you
find
think
some
you
more.
can.
Okay. Doug and Obsidian, what are you doing?
Well, I was told how. Oh, sorry. Do you want to?
Go on, no, I'm faking still.
Well, Obsidian was told that there are pipe cleaners on top of the bookshelf. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I use my corpus to just elongate myself upwards?
Very easily. I won't even make you roll because that is innately part of how you are. As Obsidian climbs up the bookshelf and you retrieve and put this in your inventory, 1 straightened pipe cleaner and 1 slightly bent pipe cleaner.
It sounds more like when you like slap like a hot dog against a wall, just like a loud thump.
Oh, I hate
Loud
Is it-
thud.
Yeah.
that is gross.
Can't say I've ever done that, but I can imagine it.
I don't know why it gets me.
I have added both pipe cleaners then.
Excellent. Doug, what are you doing?
I like to just watch the other hardworking folks like myself work, while I'll stand here waiting.
You're doing oversight.
I'm over. Yeah, you're right. I'm overseeing the progress. And that's a very important part of the job, and that's what I'll do.
Yes. Very necessary.
An important part of capitalism, like being a landlord.
Clearly,
Yeah.
society needs landlords and me overseeing everything that's happening.
Gobstopper, you said you wanted to search for more pipe cleaners. What would you like to do?
Gobstopper's just going to start lifting random objects, like obscenely heavy things, like say like a toy chest, just to look underneath them. We've searched above, but not below.
Excellent. You do pick up a small chest of toys. It's quite heavy, but it's not a challenge for you. And you find one pipe cleaner bent into a coil.
It reminds me of someone. I pick it up.
Hey, there you go. You know,
Well, what would you like to do next, Furbs?
I mean, we've got 3. I mean, that's not bad. No,
Not bad at all.
Do we think that's enough for the information? We weren't really told the price.
And the scrunkle.
Oh, and the scrunkle. Oh, we need the scrunkle.
We need the scrunkle very badly.
All right. You know, I think. Oh,
Pro
Oh.
tip.
maybe under the. Is this just the craft room, or is there a bed in here? Is this
There's
an
a bed in
actual
here.
bedroom? All right.
There's a bed in here.
I would like to use my abilities to roll under the bed.
Excellent. You do so quite easily. It's a little dark under here, though. How would you like to search it?
Ooh, how would I like to search it? Great question. You know, I think using my mantle as the master of strategy, I think what I do is I take a very efficient path underneath the bed, sort of like a grid, so that way if there is something down here, I can't possibly miss it.
That's a good plan. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for that.
All right, I got my nice little pink D6 here. They're also so tiny. I'll send a picture later.
I also have one very tiny d6 in my set.
Oh shit. All right, I got a 2 and a 5.
Well, you still get the 2.
All right, nice.
Alright, took the bad time to take a bite.
You got it too.
Yeah, I gotta recharge, you know?
You gotta recharge, exactly. We know you take
As-
a couple hours to recharge.
Like a couple few 6 hours to recharge. As you're rolling around underneath the bed, you really put in some thought into the strategy. Well, obviously your plan makes perfect sense. If you go everywhere, you can't miss anything. And you don't know if you have run into something while you're under there because it's dark, but as you roll out, Sportsmaster, caught in your fur is something interesting.
Oh?
All over.
A little bit of lint, a little bit of dust bunny, but several pipe cleaners bent into the shape of a mystery animal.
Mystery animal.
Oh, mighty odd.
Hey, you know, it's not traveling if there's no ref, so I think
The Sportsmaster sort of rolls over and uses the edge of a cabinet to sort of like rub it off, get it to fall.
all right, that's like 4, I think, right?
Yeah, it's like one pipe cleaner as the body, and then there's like the legs are 2 more like wrapped around it, and then there's one that's like it's got like ears of some sort.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn. All right, wait. So that's 4 there. Plus, we have 7 pipe cleaners then.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, gang. Yeah. Okay. Think that's enough? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, do you think you might be able to schmooze your way with 7 pipe cleaners?
I think I might be able to.
All right. I'm gonna let you go up there. I'll be honest. I think I inhaled a lot of lint.
You cough, and the dust bunny comes out.
Hops away. Fuck those things. Anyway, I think I just need a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick timeout. You go up there. I'll stay down here.
All right. My fellow buff friend, could you take me up again?
Will do.
Assuming you're going up the same way you went before, I won't make you roll again.
Again,
As you two
put it
emerge,
between my thighs. Put it
Yep,
between my
same
thighs.
way.
Nice.
Hey, Thibes,
The
incredible.
vibes.
Thighs.
As you two emerge at the top of the bookshelf, Squirrels and Jiddles are there. They seem to be doing inventory, but come back out and they go, "Oh, you're back! You're back!"
Yeah, I'm here to barter. No, it's here to exchange some goods.
Oh, they're here to
Or
barter.
services,
To
rather.
barter.
Yeah.
Very well. They go to get their full shop front out. As they lay out in front of you the scrunkle. 3 scrunchies of varying styles. A flashlight. A Tamagotchi. That handful of pony beads. A single key. And an iPod shuffle.
Damn.
Oh my god.
How many pipe cleaners would you want for all of those?
For all of these, it depends. Yeah, it depends. The value of each pipe cleaners, varying depending on the quality and the quality of the pipe cleaner.
I'll think you'll find that our pipe cleaners are the best around in town. You won't find nicer pipe cleaners than those, and I would say they're worth at least more than a couple of these things for
They
each of them.
they turn to each other, their googly eyes facing all different directions, and then turn back to you. We'll need to see the pipe cleaners. Oh yes, see them well in advance.
Gauging
Alright.
on previous interactions with these guys, would I be able to know what pipe cleaners would be worth more?
Yeah, they favor the more fresh out of the container straightened pipe cleaners.
Hmm.
And usually the trading rate, you would know Gobstopper would be. You might be able to trade that one nice pipe cleaner for maybe the handful of pony beads.
I whisper all of this into my trading partner's ear hole. I don't know. Do fruits have ears? Well, they do, but like just
That
Yeah,
the
with
that
the
animal
hat.
count?
might be able to spin as a special item.
You see Dog Dimpledo somehow scratch his own chin. You look at him and you know he's scratching his chin, and then he look back at the squirrels. What? We'll start with our less valuable pipe cleaners, and we'll work our way up from there. He offers the most pristine pipe cleaner he has.
They look at the straightened pipe cleaner. Ah, yes, and they begin to observe it very closely. This is a nice pipe cleaner. Yes, it's in pretty good condition.
I don't know. That's just the basic of what we have now. The other things we have are collector's items. One of a kind, you would say.
Oh?
They don't make those anymore. But since we're in the spirit of the trade, I'm willing to give them for
They're
a fair price. That is
special? Special?
more than special. They're unique. They don't make those like these anymore.
Show us the pipe cleaners. Show us.
I'm gonna take the all fucked up ones that are bent. Just here you go.
They make a roll.
Which row?
What
wait.
would you like to add in?
I would like to add that I'm the capitalist fund.
That's fair.
Would
So
I
you
be
get
able
two,
to
you're at two.
aid?
You can help.
Actually,
What do you do to help?
well, giving insider knowledge of like they prefer these pipe cleaners over those ones, and what
Okay, so you did tell him they like the better pipe cleaners more.
They did.
But
So
I
he
could
knows
also-
he's playing hardball at least.
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to sell them the fucked up
roll
one.
roll your 3d6, but it will be a difficult roll.
Oh, 3d6, alright. Okay, first row, because I just lost one of my die.
No.
That's a 6. I don't think that's anything.
Okay.
That's a 6. I don't think that's anything.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So because you rolled doubles of a bad number,
Oh.
an unrelated bad thing happens.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Let me see. Let me find my table.
The spiders.
You know, I could probably like straighten these out.
We should have done that before bartering.
Yeah.
Gobstopper, would you like to try and straighten them out?
Do you want to do your bad thing first?
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you.
Let me think. With 2 6s.
Oh boy.
Let me pick a victim.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let me find someone. Oh, why did you post that? Open.
I am concerned. Who is he hunting down?
I don't know. I am also concerned.
Obsidian, you're suddenly quite worried if things are disappearing. What about your collection? As your beautiful dream has been burdened.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
I'll mark that down.
And with the 1, Scroodles and Doodles finally look up to Doug. And they say, "You're trying to pull one over on us. These are low quality pipe cleaners, very low quality."
That's offending and offensive, and you know that I could sue you. Do you know what's suing it? That's how dare you?
We do not participate in such practices. No, this is pure bartering, very pure.
He looks at the Gobstopper and says, "Friend, I don't think they like our pipe cleaners.
I have a
You should
lot of
leave."
this for those pipe cleaners, and they Scroodles reaches out his tail and pushes forward a single pony bead.
Oh, come on, guys. We've worked together so often.
Your friend is not very good at bartering. No good at all.
Alright, how about this then? I go over to one of the fucked up pipe cleaners and pick it up. And like put it between one of my biceps and like flex and pull it through to straighten it out.
Are you doing this with the coil or the bend one?
I'm gonna do this with the bent one, and then I'm gonna try it. If it goes well, try and do the coil one as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6. I'll let you use beef kick if you'd like.
Hell yeah. That is a 2 and a 6.
Okay, so that's a 2. You get them reasonably straight.
How's that?
Slowly, Scroodles and Joodles nod. Gobstopper, I will forgive your friend. This time. No, you can fool us once, but you can't fool us twice. No, not twice. They are looking a little bit better. Do you have any interest in one of our wares in particular? Yes, particular.
Well, we have a duty to the household to find out the information first.
Ah, yes.
What's the price on that?
Scroodles puts his tail on one of the... You now have one straightened, one one straight pipe cleaner and 2 straight-end pipe cleaners. The difference.
It's a difference.
Puts his tail on one of the straight-end pipe cleaners. We will trade some information for one of these.
Some, but not all.
Some information. Yes, some information.
Squints behind his sunglasses.
They squint back, their eyes going all in different directions.
What do you think, Doug?
He went BRB.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
In the meantime, what is everyone else doing?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, because I think at a certain point, just Monkey turns to because him and Sportsmaster are on the ground floor still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of turns to him, just like, so what's wrong with the coiled shape of the pipe cleaner?
No.
I guess they just don't like it. You should, beat them up sometime.
Hey, don't listen to Doc. I think it's a thing of like being worms. They can't get coiled, so they don't get that life, But like,
I mean, they can get coiled fairly easily, like.
yeah, but they always come uncoiled, and because of how they are, ever worse for the way. I think it's a thing of like, they've never seen the grit of the outside world, I have that view on the outside. I've been telling you this, I can see out there. So, I just think they're a little inexperienced, they don't know what it's like out there. Things get tangled and don't always bend back into place.
Oh, I think I get it.
Yeah,
So if they saw maybe more of the outside, I got it. Can I, as this is going on, I want to attempt to follow Sportsmaster's advice by yoinking Scroodles and Doodles and showing, like, dragging them over to the window.
I will let you do that as soon as the
Yeah,
previous scene is resolved.
Yes, after.
Okay, as you were gone, Gobstopper straightened the 2 unstraightened pipe cleaners, and now Scroodles and Doodles are offering some information for one of the straightened pipe cleaners, and is asking for confirmation on the deal.
yeah. What do you think, Doug?
Yeah, I think we need that information. That's what our group wants. Maybe this Krongo.
Skrunkle is far more valuable than just 3 pipe cleaners. Far more valuable. But we will trade the information. Yes, trade the information.
Alright.
As one of the straightened pipe cleaners is pulled back towards them. We believe that all of the exchanges are happening at night. Yes, overnight, when the loo-tees are asleep. Never have we seen anything change during the course of the day. No, never.
That makes sense. It's easier to get around at night.
The pipe
Might be a
cleaner has
thing.
disappeared.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you for your bartering. Yes, your pipe cleaner is much appreciated.
So we have 4 fucked up pipe cleaners now, and then
You have the
one
animal.
straight.
You have the animal, 1 straight-end pipe cleaner, and 1 regular pipe cleaner. You haven't put the animal on the table yet.
Well, we should try the animal, right?
We should, yeah. See if they find it interesting. It's a work of art.
It's a work of art. It's even more valuable than before. Here. Our most prized possession. Shows the animal pipe cleaner.
As you place the pipe cleaner animal on the bookshelf, Scroodles and Doodles look over it and they go, now he understands art. Yes, this is art. they go in a little circle around it. They have to like retract and not complete the circle because their nylon string kind of extends back behind the bookshelf, and if they wanted a circle around it, they'd just get tangled up. So as they go back, they're like, yes, this is interesting. See, it's okay for the pipe cleaners to get misdirection, but it needs to be misdirected in an interesting way, with thought. Yes, thought. You said
There's
you
so
were
much thought put
interested
into
in...
this.
Sorry, what?
Wow.
There's so much thought put into this. The loo-tee really put their heart and soul into it. You can tell.
Yes,
True.
yes, the smaller loo-tees, great at arts and crafts. Scroodles and Doodles look at Doug. You said you were interested in the scrunkle, yes? The scrunkle?
That's what we want for, this piece of art. One of a kind, really.
Well, we're really cutting you a deal. Oh, yes, it's certainly worth far more than one piece of art. But we will trade the scrunkle for this.
I think that's a great trade. I think you're doing the right decision.
Doodles takes this pipe cleaner animal as Scroodles pushes forward the scrunkle. Please put one scrunkle into your inventory.
Oh my god.
Guys, I think we just beat.
Let's go.
Just one.
I'll put
Guys,
it
we
in
got it! I shout from up top the bookshelf.
Hey, nice. That's what we like to hear.
As the pipe cleaner animal disappears, remaining on the table are 3 scrunchies of varying styles, a flashlight, a Tamagotchi, a handful of pony beads, a singular key, and an iPod shuffle.
Now, when you say a handful, is it a loo-tee-sized handful?
Yeah, a small loo-tee-sized handful.
I think the beads could be useful.
Fine.
Thank you, Crux.
Hey, thanks, man.
I think they're useful. I have
Yeah.
a few more of the pipe cleaner, don't we?
Yeah, I think the straight one would be a good trade for it.
All
For
right.
the pony beads?
Yeah.
That is a fair deal. We'll trade the pony beads for the pipe cleaner.
All right.
They
Good
give
deal.
you one small handful of pony beads, and they take the straight pipe cleaner. You now have remaining one straight-to-end pipe cleaner. I don't believe anyone has any pipe cleaners in their inventory otherwise.
No. Yeah, they all got used up.
Yeah, I think Doug took them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we can afford anything else.
No, we could try it. We have one more if you want to trade.
One more pipe cleaner? Another pipe cleaner?
Yeah. It's a good one too.
They stare at you. Show us
What's
the
our
pipe
pipe-
cleaner.
Oh, I can't just show it to you. It's a secret one.
We do not trade in. Oh,
Well, then
what's
that's
the
your
word?
loss. Let's go, Gobstopper.
Alright.
You'll just leave. We do not trade in speculation.
They're missing out, and the pipe cleaner
You're missing
gotcha.
out.
FOMO.
The most special pipe cleaner, I'm telling you. But if you don't want it, you don't want it.
We cannot see the pipe cleaner. It does not exist. No.
That's fair if you believe that. But the true pipe cleaner heads are all in on this train.
You look at them, Doug, and they have like little angry eyebrows. Gobstopper, your friend is beginning to overstay his welcome. Quite overstaying.
Yeah, I'm sorry about him, guys. This is high. It's kind of his whole thing.
It's a pipe
This is
cleaner that
official house
only grows
business.
value. It could be. It can't be stopped.
It's
It's
okay,
also-
Gobstopper. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Come back when we can see the special pipe cleaner. Yes, see it.
Just out of
All
curiosity, though, how much would that scrunchie be worth?
A scrunchie? Ah,
Mm.
perhaps a nice pipe cleaner for one of these. And they point to one that's like a plain green. But the patterned ones, and they point to the other two, one has stripes and one has polka dots. Perhaps two.
Mm. Our straightened one. What the pattern or color does it have?
One of them is like pink and green striped, and the other one is yellow polka dots on a blue. They're like 90s scrunchies.
Good.
Right. We could get one of them. I whisper into Doug's ear. Whole hat.
Your whole hat.
The ear hole on his hat.
That's where they are.
There's like, if you lift up the ribbon on his hat, there's there's just a little hole.
Just a pinprick hole.
What do you say, Doug?
The head hole.
Should we get it?
If you want it, then yeah. See, capitalism is all about desire. Even if you desire that thing, you should get it. By
I think
trading,
this could
of
be.
course.
It could be useful.
Well, let's go for it. That scrangle there. How much for it? We have a counter offer already. And we show the thing we have.
You look at Skittles and Doodles, and they look at your like mostly straightened pipe cleaner. You have a counter offer.
Yeah. It's this, and he shows the last of the things we have, I think.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have one. You have one pipe cleaner.
Yeah, we show the last pipe cleaner.
Yeah, one
Would you
near
like-
mint condition pipe cleaner
Mm.
for a plain scrunchie.
For the plain scrunchie. Yes, we'll trade the plain scrunchie for that pipe cleaner. It is, I think, a fair trade.
There we go.
They offer forward the plain green scrunchie.
That's how you make a deal, my dear friend Gobstopper.
I've
Let's
learned a
leave.
lot.
Yeah, no, I'll be here to teach everyone. That's my goal.
Excellent.
I put the scrunchie on my head like a headband.
Oh my goodness, like a little workout headband.
Yes,
That's excellent. Please add that to your inventory.
I shall.
Okay, does anyone else have anything they'd like to do in this current room? Or would you guys like to do something else?
I think Monkey said he was gonna be doing something.
I did have a
Oh?
stupid idea, but the spirally pipe cleaner is gone, right?
It is gone.
Yeah, we can just.
Damn. All right. No, I think that's all we're looking for here. Yeah.
Okay, you guys have a few items from the shop. You have the scrunkle, you have a green scrunchie, you have a handful of pony beads, and you have learned that the strange occurrences only happen at night.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
would you like to do?
Do we want to, post up maybe somewhere, see if we can wait until the night come?
Mm.
It is quite dark at night, and you would have to mitigate that in some way to search
Ooh,
or to
That's
stand
what the
and watch.
flashlight was for. Of course. Should have bought one of those.
I
Damn.
mean,
Did you guys
all
not
Furbs-
get the flashlight when you heard it was dark?
We got the scrungo. The scrungo seemed more
This
important.
was more important.
You hold up the scrunkle and it scrunks.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't see
I
why
can't
we
argue
need
with
the
that.
flashlight. We can all see in the dark, pretty much.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We have infrared vision, and also our
You
head
cannot
things
see in the
light up.
dark.
Our head things light up.
You can see infrared signals, regardless of the
Oh.
light level.
We can see in the dark.
I love your
Why always-
confidence.
Also, don't our head,
You
don't our
can
head
tell when
things
someone's
light up?
turning on the TV in the dark.
Hey, you know, guys. Here,
Good enough.
I think I have a plan. Let me. I do. You know, when my times get tough, I have a way to figure out what we need to do. And I think when it starts to get dark, I think I have a plan. All right.
Okay.
So I think I gotta make sure that I'm timing this right. So we can't do it right away. But you can trust me. I got this.
Okay. Do you need help with preparing? for
No,
anything,
no,
or just-
I have consulted the oracles many times before.
All right, I believe in you. Do your thing.
Yeah, I got
Mhm.
this. So
Okay.
We'll wait until it gets like dark.
Okay, at this point, I'll let you guys fast travel to whatever time you'd like. You could wait until evening, which is when all the loo-tee come home, and do something with that, or just wait till dark. I'll let you guys choose.
Ooh.
We want to
Getting some eyes on the loo-tee might be helpful,
Mhm.
actually. See if they're acting out of the ordinary.
All right.
Me.
think should-
Obsidian, would you like something to do with that? I know you have loo-tee behavior as one of your traits.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
I think I'll have us go ahead and build a plan, state it out loud, and then we'll head to break.
Yeah. This sounds. Do you want to split into two groups? One loo-tee and one going with the sportsmaster.
Yeah, consulting the oracles. Let's say it correctly, but yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
who wants to come with me? Consult the oracles.
I'll stay to check on the loo-tee. I think they're getting too communistic lately, so no.
From a lot bartering. Free
Yeah.
economy? You.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. Yeah, so we'll having Pony and then Nobi here, that'll be good.
Okay, so Obsidian and Doug at least are going together, and then Sportsmaster and Monkey are going together.
Yeah, I have no idea what consulting the oracle means, and that makes me excited.
Gobstopper, which group would you like to go with?
I'll consult the oracle.
Hell yeah, alright, you guys won't be disappointed here.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and I put a 20-minute break so everyone could go get a snack, go to the bathroom, get some water, and we'll be back at 40 after.
Beds are located.
Welcome back.
Gotcha.
For
Okay.
so-
today, I
wait.
have requested fun facts about Furbies or Furby-adjacent things. Shivam will begin.
Yeah, so there were apparently a line of Furbies that were aquatic-based called Shelbies. They spoke Shelbish, Furbish, and pirate-themed phrases in English. They can also open and close their shells and somehow look even more cursed
Oh
than
no.
a normal Furby.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
the zoo.
No, jump scared.
Oh god!
I'm sorry you got all jump scared because the detail
There
of the
he is.
hair in that picture was actually horrifying. I'm making it smaller right now. I'm so sorry. All right. Oh, fun fact. Yeah. So, my fun fact. We'll put this over here while this is going on. My fun fact is about the what was called Kiwi Gate. So this was a thing in Webkins specifically. Kiwi Gate was an event where in Webkins they had released limited time token packs, which were like character redeeming tokens that you could use to get a Kiwi Webkins. The thing was though, is that there was a glitch where you could redeem the pack multiple times without stopping. So people just spammed the pack and got a bunch of Kiwi tokens. I mean, they shut it down within like a day or so, but it resulted in like hundreds of people just having armies of Kiwis on the Webkinz website, and it was incredible.
Dude, I still have like Webkinz tokens.
Yeah.
If we can get 15 viewers on this stream, I'll take a Tuesday stream and open one of them and play Webkinz.
Oh god.
Perfect.
For context, I don't usually have dreams. I just sleep and it's just I wake up next. But when I was staying over at Eddie's house, I had constant Furbies nightmares, and I think you can see why if you look at screen for a second.
with the picture taken from Elliot's place. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I understand now. It's cursed.
Yeah,
It all makes sense.
that
Damn.
makes sense.
Weak of will we are.
All right, Kate.
I don't know, man. Not
Damn.
good for this.
No, it's Doran.
No heads.
Oh.
Oh, you're going by the heads. I was going by the tails.
Damn. Rude.
Sort of.
Not
So
really.
Don't look at me.
What?
Why would you also go by the tails?
Ooh, I was going by the most upfront part of them.
But
What?
Shivam went first. That doesn't even make
No.
any sense.
I was going by the part that's most upfront. So Shiv's is flat, so we'll go by the head. But Kate's, the tail is the part that's in front.
Because it sticks in
Oh.
front.
Oh my god.
But if you guys want to change it, I won't
We're
fight.
changing that?
We're not changing it. You're wrong.
Just going as it was.
We went Kate. Look at it's. I didn't even edit the post.
No,
Like, it
hey,
says
you're fine.
Doran
Hey, it's
then
fine.
Kate.
We'll go to Doran. We'll move to Doran. Nick losing over here, gang.
Growing up, I actually did have Furbies. My mum even had Furbies.
Oh hell yeah!
And I never liked them when I was younger because I was terrified of them because I thought they were alive. Mainly because there's no way to actually turn them off. So, like, properly. I know, like, you could, like, put them into sleep mode if they're not interacting with or anything like that.
You're right. They don't.
Like-
They don't really turn off though.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It was something very eerie about it. And also, like, with their unblinking, with their glassy eyes, kind of freaked me out. Same with, like, normal, like, baby dolls. But these ones moved and spoke, so I was like, I'm not entirely sure that they are just normal toys. And they just freaked me out. Freaked me out as a kid.
For
Context, I was like 7, 8.
Firmly in the uncanny valley, and I think that's part of their charm. Is some people have peered so deeply into the uncanny valley, it's kind of wrapped back around. They're like, oh, it's kind of cute.
Are you one
Is
of those
that
people?
good for your mental health? Who knows?
I'm gonna look at the image in the top left and say no.
Alex, do you think that's cute?
I'm gonna say no. As
Yeah.
We're gonna also remove that from this.
Why do you
Yeah.
have that on your house? Why do you
What
choose
is it?
to have that?
So I was at the thrift store looking for like a
At
very
the thrift
specific
store?
thing. No, okay, so there's a shop in near town where I live with a name, and it's one of those like not really a consignment store, not really a thrift store, where it's like booths that people rent. So like someone is selling their things, there's usually antiques, out of a booth, but it's not manned. And like there's the shop owners like actually run the shop, and then like people will like, I put my things in my glass case, and then you can request to buy the thing out of the glass case. And I just saw this, and it
And you
spoke to me.
You
How
chose to
much
buy
was it?
Yeah, of course it spoke to you. It's haunted.
It had no
There's demons in
explanation
there.
on it. Like usually they'll have a tag on them and it'll say what it is. It just had a price.
Oh my god.
Nobody knew what it is. It just showed up on their doorstep and started speaking in tongues.
It looks handmade, and it's made entirely out of plant. So like the base of it
Oh.
is like a little piece of log, and then there's like this like grass shit on it, and it's got moss on top of it and a bunch of acorn shells.
How
That is
much was it?
100% cursed.
I love it.
How much was it?
It was like $14, I think.
Only
Yeah, the number of
$14 to
beasts.
curse your household.
It's a bargain.
It wasn't very. It was. It might have been under 10. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Anyways, we probably.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
It's
Like it sits on my
16.
desk and it watches me while I game.
We got one
It
more
watches you
person.
forever.
I can try to bring us back down to earth.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's your fun fact?
The original Webkins game was nearly among the vast wave of projects lost when Adobe Flash stopped being supported in 2020. Originally, Gans had decided to go forward with the creation of a new 3D setting called Webkins Next when the announcement was first made, later salvaging the original 2D world when they figured out how to emulate its entirety within a virtual browser and rebranding it as Webkins Classic.
Yeah.
I remember when this happened, and Webkins Next was so wildly unpopular due to it lacking a lot of the original features.
Bro, it
and
got the
kind
it
of-
got the Club Penguin Island treatment, basically.
Yes, it really alienated what was left of their user base, which was mostly people who were there for the nostalgia, which is what Neopets has become and has somewhat embraced now. But yeah, Webkins Next did not really make it, but Webkins Classic is actually more popular than Next now. And that information is going to be at least 3 years old. So don't look at me if it's wrong. That's fun facts. Thank you, everybody. Back to where we at. It sounds like we are fast forwarding to when the loo-tee get home in the evening.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
I think there were 3 people that were on like loo-tee.
Loo-tee watch, and then we have Oracle listening. Let's go to the loo-tee watch first.
Yeah.
Alright.
The Obsidian?
Yeah.
Do you want me to? Oh gosh.
I think you were leading this search, unless that is not correct.
I do think it is correct. I'm just trying to remember. Are we just specifically watching how they behave for the evening when they return home, or just lurking around, like where the loo-tees are resting and seeing if anything is going missing in their rooms, or just the house in general?
Yeah, I don't think the plan was any more specific than that. But if anyone else had, you have 2 people with you.
I think
If
just
the-
me.
Oh, just
It's
Doug?
just Doug, yep.
Doug, do you have any suggestions to narrow down this plan?
Some
Not really.
recommendations would be fantastic.
I'm regretting my decision to hang out with you.
Whatever could you mean, best friend?
Oh. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, let's just, sit here in silence and watch them loo-tees.
Would you guys like to make a roll to do anything in particular, or just watching general behavior?
I mean, I think Obsidian would be a little worried, since their beautiful dream got burdened, because they are very particular of some of the larger loo-tees artifacts, and they consider some of their collection their own by extension. So maybe seeing if they're interacting with with them.
Are you going to check on your collection?
Correct.
This would be in the big loo-tee room.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Doug head over, and there is a display shelf in the big loo-tee room with a bunch of shapely loo-tee artifacts. They are figurines of other loo-tee who are quite stylized, if I would give a word to that. And so you and Doug walk in, and the other loo-tee have come home, and they started to mill around, but you've decided to kind of cut ahead of them and head in and check on your collection. And as you look over it, Obsidian, maybe it's a little bit of relief as you take a count of everything, and all of the figures are there. so you can unburden your dream, as you have confirmed the safety of your collection.
Just the large sigh of relief, and it's like the air is like a wave through the Furby body as it moves.
You.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we can confirm some things are not going missing.
Oh, that's good news at least. Shame it's those things are not going missing, but you know.
Hmm.
Would
We
you
did
guys
not-
like to stake out in here or in another room?
We did not narrow down if there were more smaller loo-tee or bigger loo-tee things going missing, did we?
You were not
I
told
don't-
this, no.
Yeah, I don't think they know. I mean, if these things haven't been messed with yet, they could be the next target.
It seems very likely. Oh, Scroodles and Doodles would have seen from the smaller Wooty's room. So here seems the best choice to set up at. Onion!
Onion.
Yeah, as you guys stake out in here, you would know for the loo-tee it's not unusual for them to see you guys kind of move around, and you don't really interact directly much because I don't think anyone here speaks loo-tee. Maybe Obsidian is mostly the most seen because she studies their behavior, but they aren't freaked out by seeing you guys move or anything. However, you don't understand what they're saying as the tall loo-tee walks in, and she goes over to a desk and she looks around and says something you don't quite understand, but she seems to be searching for something. And
Oh.
puts her hands on her hips and walks back out.
That's odd.
That seems very suspicious.
If only they spoke normal language that normal people speak. Could
Twiwi.
know what's happening.
Such a travesty we cannot converse the
Ah.
boundaries.
Oh, Lord, you just keep talking, don't you?
You could attempt to interpret what she said, but it would not be easy.
Hmm. Do we want
Yeah,
to
don't-
gamble, Nemo?
Yeah, let's gamble. We could roll extra sixes today.
You can roll extra sixes. I don't want your
Oh.
bad energy.
Do you have anything to add on to this? You could help each other and do one roll of 2, or do 2 separate rolls of 1.
I think I'll try to help you. Let me see. Your things, the things you like them to get, they're the part of the grand scheme of trading and bartering. If they're missing, that's gonna be economic hardship on the house and on the market. Don't want that to happen. That's lost value. Can't have any lost value.
It will be totally troublesome to lose such fine art.
You keep. Yeah, that.
Are you trying to invoke your house mantle?
A little bit. I am.
I would let you do it if you burdened it.
Sure. That seems fair. It's. Let me get my thing.
Okay. Who would like to make that roll for interpretation then?
That's gonna be a no way. I forgot
Obsidian?
obsidian.
Alright, that's 3d6 then as you're helping each other.
3? Good lord. Alright.
You want to get at least 3 to interpret this.
I did, in fact, get a 3, 4, and a 5.
Oh shit. Sorry, one second,
Oh.
I'm petting a cat.
Yeah.
4, 3. It's hard to make out obsidian, but with Doug's help, perhaps he's picked up a few words of loo-tee around the house, and your understanding of their behavior, you get the idea that she's looking for something that, like a pen or something. And she said, "Oh, I put it here just yesterday night." And then she says she's going to go look for it in the kitchen and leaves.
A whiting apparatus has been lost. They retreat to the kitchen to look for it.
You just said retreat. Are you doing that on purpose?
Are you disrespecting my culture?
No.
I learned from the twist of multi culture.
No.
All right. I'll just. We should tell the others with last words. Words.
Let us round up the group then.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Sportsmaster, where do you take your group?
So Sportsmaster was going to summon, was going to try to appease the oracles once it had gotten dark, so that way he could ask them for light. So I don't know what time the loo-tees are getting home, but if it's not dark yet, Sportsmaster will need to bide his time. I will say there is a very important ritual that Sportsmaster will need to do leading up to appeasing the oracles, however. So this is fine. Sportsmaster will roll over into the living room TV sort of area. And let's go.
All right, gang. So, there's a thing we gotta do. You know the oracles, they are be respected, be, worshipped in that way. And so first, we must offer up a sacrifice and make this sound that they really seem to like. It's very important.
And so Sportsmaster will roll over to some small devices in the living room, and will bump what looks to be this large sort of black box and push it into a device. And as he dribbles on top of it and gets it to click down, he just goes, "All right, now it's just a little bit of a weird noise, and it'll take 30 minutes. So you just gotta wait for that. But as soon as that's done, the oracles will be appeased." And Sportsmaster rolls, clicks a button on the front of it, and you hear zzz, as the entire thing kind of silently just starts to vibrate and shake a little bit, and Sportsmaster just goes,
"Yeah, so fuck, that'll take 30 minutes. We gotta wait just a little bit. We can attempt to interrupt it, but I've never tried to upset the oracles like that. I don't know how that would go. It's a bit of a process,
Can you play me a bit of audio? Give me 1 second.
"Oh, you're gonna play a bit of audio?"
You mentioned a sacrifice.
Yeah, so that's what we've put into this device, this thing. We need to feed this to create the sound that is appeasing the oracles. So now Now we must wait. You know, I like to think, you know, I don't know how all this mumbo jumbo works, but my understanding is it sort of like feeds the power, like the noise is like power to the oracles. So
Hold on, can you play me a little bit of what pops up on the magic box when you
of
hit
course,
the button?
exactly.
Because clarification, Elliot, it is a whole separate box first that you have to like this is before it was a built-in function. This is a separate box that has to be
So you put the box in there, and you have to do the pre-ritual first, as you hear, and on the screen there's like flashing lights and colors happening.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to be able to get it in reverse, but let me see if I can. Let me see. So we got a little bit of
You'd know where to stop it. We're just gonna take a little bit.
The oracles are beautiful.
These are a little bit of the sounds that you hear in the background as it is.
Are you able to reverse that?
I don't know that I'm able to reverse it, but it's okay. Chad'll get it. Chad'll understand.
Wait, I think I get it. Oh, I actually found the entire thing in reverse at like triple speed.
Oh my gosh, did you? Wait, incredible. Wait. Yes. All right, good. Okay, so this is what you hear. Here, we'll skip to like the center.
Oh god.
Such a cursed sound, but it 100% is this. It's just a very cursed reversing sound. Oh no, I hate it. Oh no.
Oh,
Good. So it's like that for like a good portion of time. Oh, incredible.
17 minutes, in fact.
Yeah. And then I think finally it has probably gotten at least like dark enough in the house so they have to start turning lights on when Sportsmasters goes,
all right, I am gonna need some help. You know, where we have to, you know, now consult the oracles. It's a little higher than I'm usually comfortable. I can like do it a little bit, but like if I can have some help, that would be really good.
I'm all on it.
All right, so we gotta get the slate from the altar that we just the ritual we performed, and we gotta bring it up to the sort of viewing screen over here where the oracles will give us their message.
Okay. I think I can grab the slate.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Can I attempt to stretch myself out to grab said slate?
Sure
Yeah.
thing.
I don't
You
think
can
it
just
should
do
be
that
that.
as part of your-
Grabbing the slate, I don't think is that bad. I don't know how high up it is to offer up the slate for the oracle consultation.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not very high. You've done it yourself before.
Oh, perfect. Then we're gonna be
Do we gotta discern it as like he grabs it, the slate in his beak? Do we have to discern anything when we offer it?
No, you know, I the main thing is we need to have intention in our minds. You know, we need to have a certain question answered. So as we are offering this up, you know, we need to make sure that we have perfectly in our minds what we need here. So we just need to think of what we're asking to the oracles before it sort of pops up. You know?
no, that's tough.
All right, so I need us all to think right now. Channel the questions that we're thinking to the oracles. You know, what are we trying to figure out here?
I guess. What sort of thing is taking all the things?
What sort of thing is taking all that? I think that's a good thing to think. All right. Almighty oracles, help us find what has been lost. Monkey, if you could.
Got it. He'll pop in the slate into the device.
Fantastic. The second the slate is popped in, you see beautiful colors emerge on the screen as you see an image of the oracles appear. Weirdly, they don't look quite like loo-tee. In fact, some of them look quite animated, but there is one loo-tee amongst them who seems to be coordinating them, as I'm gonna quickly show an image of what is appearing on the screen.
Ask if it's fucking Space Jam.
And so you just see the oracles start appearing on the screen. As Sportsmaster just goes, "Oh no, it's dark times. I've gotten this message from them several times before. It seems like the good oracles have been invaded by some sort of beefy squad. I don't quite know what's going on here, but this does not spell good for where the objects have been going. I can't, it's too bad." And like Sportsmaster goes up and he like pauses it. He just, dang, I'm terrified.
Sportsmaster, would you like to make a read the clouds roll?
I would love to make a read the clouds roll.
You said you were looking for a way to get light at some point. Is that still the question you'd like to ask, or would that be a different one?
I think, the light was implicit from like getting the oracles. I think if I can figure out, maybe a lead on where the stuff has been going, I think that's the main goal for Sportsmaster. Right now it's a little ominous, but he'll still try.
Okay, go ahead. You have 2 people helping you, and your friend Michael Jordan.
Yes, good. Michael Jordan is one of my friends, so Michael Jordan can help me out.
So that is 4d6 for you to roll.
Oh
You
shoot,
get
I
one
need
for free.
another one. Okay.
Unless you have anything else you'd like to invoke.
I don't think this is a strategy. And I don't think my dream is incorporated in this as much as I would love for it to be.
It'd be a little bit of a stretch.
It'd be a little bit of a stretch. So here, I'll roll my 4 dice here.
Well, 4d6 is the most dice we've rolled.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. So that's 6.
Holy
That's
shit.
a 6 long
God.
snake.
Okay, I want you to know, Nolan, I watched Space Jam. And I did not break concentration. I put it in the autism part of my brain somehow.
Yeah.
I have, in the course of the 5-minute conversation you just had, selected a relevant scene from the movie
Fucking yay!
Oh
for
my
you to
god.
watch, which will answer your questions relevantly.
Okay,
God.
good. Yeah, please send that to me. Here, I'll watch this scene.
I don't know if we can play too much of it.
I don't think we can play too much of it, but yeah, here, let's
But it should be about 30-second clip, and
It should
it's
be,
relevant.
okay.
We're commentating on it.
it is relevant.
If-
All right, here, so I'll pull it up here.
If we all stay silent and we just put the clip in, we can just
If we-
cut the part if we get copyright stricken.
Well, this is already available for free on YouTube, so I think we're fine.
We could voice over it.
We could voice over here. All
Yeah,
right.
just comment on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm gonna max
Audio
out the
jungle.
volume here. I'm gonna pause the other video here. Let me get Space Jam back up on the stream, gang. All right. So we must be quiet for the oracles.
I watched him after every game. Sure, I did.
As the screen squiggles and then
The view
pauses.
back here stinks. Whoa! Oh, what? We're right in front of Michael's house. I knew that. Shh. Okay, let's go in this way. I say let's go in that way. He just never lines. Now let me see. I must be very, very close. Mother.
Is that the full clip we need, Elliot?
That is the full clip.
That's the full clip. Fantastic.
Oh my
All right,
god.
So
You're welcome.
as that
This is-
as,
Oh my
as
god.
that happens, I think Sportsmaster just looks at him and goes,
The oracles. They have given me the vision, of course. Gang, it is not the loo-tee who is maybe sabotaging our loo-tee. We need to consult those who know the works of the smaller enemies of the area.
In addition to that, Sportsmaster, you could interpret this underground area perhaps being an allusion to the Underrealm.
Oh, damn.
I think Sportsmaster turns and just goes,
I think we need to go talk to the spiders. I
The
think those
spiders?
punks are gonna be the key we need to finding out where the things are going. Those spiders, yeah.
Do you think they're the ones causing it?
You know, it's hard to say. It's hard to... I think it's too soon to say, but you know, I'm not gonna call it an early foul, but I don't like their odds. I don't. I think we need to, we need to call a quick timeout. We'll huddle up, see what the others have gathered, and then we can make our next play.
Right.
So you would give them a yellow card?
I mean, yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we need to find the others. I know they were watching the loo-tee. Let's see if we can, hopefully. I mean, they can't be too far, right? We've gotten what we need from the oracles.
Yeah, we'll check the loo-tee rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
and as we go to walk away, Sportsmaster turns around, does like a quarter turn roll forward to bow, in front of the TV, and just goes,
Thank you again, almighty oracles. Mike, see you soon.
And like rolls away.
It skips to the scene where Michael Jordan is saying goodbye to the Looney Tunes.
Sportsmaster stops, sheds a single tear, and keeps going.
Also, can I talk about why is there a video of Space Jam reverse in 17-minute on YouTube? But I appreciate it because it was exactly what we needed.
It is the rewind sound we needed, exactly. It's perfect. All right, we gotta find the other team.
This is the best campaign.
Obsidian and Doug. With this information, would you like to do anything further before meeting back up with the group?
I don't think so. Do you? Obsidian?
If meeting with the spiders seems troublesome, do we perhaps...
Alright, you guys meet up in the living room, back where it all began this morning.
Oh, wait. You were saying something right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, continue
yeah.
your thought.
Do we perhaps ask for the help of one Sir Grumpus?
Ooh. Grumpus might be helpful. I mean, it's a powerful individual.
I have saved an awful wing for a moment like this.
Oh, I see.
Scary man.
I'm liking it. I think we might be able to swing it.
One of the artifacts in the womb of the larger loo-tee is a wonderful being with ears just like his.
Oh my god.
I see where you're going with this. Yes, that's what we need. Oh, and then Grumpus will be so helpful to have a peaceful chat with those spiders. All right, I like it. Yeah, let's do that.
Obsidian, what do you retrieve?
Obsidian retrieves a artifact from the fancy glass case. It is a smaller loo-tee, but this one has ears matching Sir Grumpus's on its head, and it is on its hands and knees doing a weird Nyapos as the one word that Obsidian understands.
Good. You are able to easily retrieve this off of the display shelf in the tall loo-tees room. And you take it over to the living room where, just past where you guys were meeting, Sir Grumbus, this kind of, he's got like mussed up looking hair. He's an older cat. His whiskers are a little bit crooked, and he lays on one corner of the couch, lounging in the last rays of the sunlight for the evening. As you guys approach, he opens one eye lazily and rolls over from his side and watches as you all come over to his throne, as it were.
Yeah.
And he says, "Is there a meaning to this meeting today?"
Oh,
you-
great Grumbus, we ask for your aid.
That is Sir Grumbus.
Apologies, the great Sir Grumbus.
He polishes off his claws on the side of the couch and looks down through his nose at you. An
Obsidian will-
offering?
Yeah, Obsidian will slowly push forward with its head the figure. A prize that matches your delicate persona.
Such a long pause.
I was trying to think of an uwu word, but I didn't think of a good one that I'd like to know.
He picks it up and places it on the couch next to him. Sir Grumbus observes this prize, and he nods approvingly as he says, "Finally, someone has captured my elegance in the statuette form. What is it that the Furbs need from the likes of a cat?"
Basketball, you knew this one. Go.
Sir Grumbus, we require your aid. We believe that the missing items around the house, we believed involves the spiders. We request your aid in supporting us in a meeting with the spiders, so that way we might have leverage, you might say, to maybe extract some answers about the disappearing items.
He raises an eyebrow that is one stripe of his gray tabby, and he says, "The spiders? I have nothing to do with the spiders, my dear sportsmaster."
Of course, your most fluffiness, but you being the dominating forward that you are, you know, it's good to have a player like that on your side, especially when descending into the den of the spiders. So all
You
we ask
plan
is
to
your
go
aid.
into the Underrealm?
I think we must.
Dangerous travels for the Furbs.
But all for the loo-tee. And I would do it again. Well, I'm gonna do it the first time, but...
Your allegiance is faulty, but not surprising of you. He takes some time to examine his claws again. "I will aid you. After all, this is a wonderful gift of my countenance."
Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, well, I guess y'all, are we all ready to go? Do we, is there anything else we need?
looking
Seems
around
our
at
crew's
everyone
all
else.
assembled.
All right, fantastic.
I do need to clarify, in case this went over anyone's head, what the offering was that was made. I do need to clarify, so we're just gonna quickly show that on stream. Probably something very similar to
Yeah.
this. So I just have to
Oh my
clarify what the
Yep.
offering was before we move on.
Mhm.
All right, fantastic. Moving
Good.
on.
Precisely.
Could we have a furb huddle?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's been a while since one of those.
I think the situation calls for it.
Sir Grumbus looks at you guys and he just says, "Do whatever you'd like," and then he rolls over and falls back asleep.
All right, yeah. All right, what are we thinking here, gang?
Are we sure we can trust this cat?
Yeah, no, I
Do
understand.
Do we
your
have any
hesitance.
choice?
Yeah, I think she makes a good point. I don't know that we have any options. I mean, it's the spiders. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
They're gonna respond your crew now. They're Yanos. We're loyal to them. They're loyal to us.
This cat is tricksy. I don't trust them.
Then, if worst comes to worst, do you guys? I mean, I got my powers and everything, but can you guys hold your own in a fight?
I will simply die.
Well, that's not encouraging. I'll be honest.
Hold on, maybe we can. Maybe we can get some things then to help you guys defend yourselves.
Hey, look, I'll be honest. I've been known to break some legs in my time, so I think I'll be good. I mean, yeah, we should probably get some for the hat one, though. I mean, yeah, little protection.
If they stick
I
behind me,
don't-
I can protect them.
Yeah, I would prefer that. I don't like to encumber myself with unnecessary add-ons to my figure. Yeah, I think it detracts from the overall feeling I want to get.
Yeah, we would hate for you to get in there and, you just absolutely brick a fight. That's not what we want. So, hey,
Yeah,
I think...
no.
Hey, we'll find you something. Did you have something in mind, Monkey?
You mentioned there was a toy box in the small loo-tees room, right?
Yes.
I think I might have a few things. Let's head back to the loo-tees rooms.
Oh,
As
yeah, okay.
you guys get ready to leave, you hear a great mechanical whirring as Ickerby raises his head with a
The big one's back.
Oh, it's been 6 hours.
It
He
could be.
awakens.
I live again!
It could be. We got a lot to update you on.
Slowly shuffles backwards, turns, shuffles towards you. Where are the perpetrators so that I may crush them?
We believe that they're down in the underrealm. We got visions of from the oracles that, they might be colluding with the spiders, so that's where we're heading.
In the Underrealm, Sportsmaster, that is dangerous territory.
It is, but we've made a deal with the great furry one, Sir Grumbus. So we think we'll be able to handle it.
tells only lies, Sportsmaster.
Gobstopper nods aggressively.
I mean, yeah, I know it's not gonna be a slam dunk, but I mean, we gotta, take the chances that this is for the loo-tee. How else are we gonna stand up against the spiders?
your judgment. Just be careful, Ferb.
Oh, of course. Hey, I'm not gonna let Sir Grumbus box us out. We're gonna be good. Just, you gotta.
If he tries anything, remind him that I will crush him. and a mechanical bark comes out of Ickerby, and Sir Grumbus kind of jumps a little bit.
Always so terrifying. I mean, we were gonna go grab a weapon for Doug here, see if we could, maybe arm them, get them prepared for the fight. I guess I know you're only able to, move around for a short time. Would you rather we just head there now? Oh, you probably don't want to get turned off in the Underrealm, though.
Thus is the curse of great power, Sportsmaster.
Yeah. Well, we'll take any advice. Do you know about the Underrealm? Can you give us any advice before we descend? Do you know if there's an entrance near here?
There are many entrances to the Underrealm. The nearest one here is right beneath our noses. And a laser shoots out of the plastic gem on his chest. It's infrared. You guys can see it, though.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Pointing towards the couch Sir Grumbus slumbers upon. Underneath it, there's a dark space beneath the couch.
Ah, damn. Alright, yeah, I usually get stuck in the couches. That'll work. Thank you.
You would know, Sportsmaster, underneath the couch is the Underrealm.
Alright.
Or at least part of it. You've been told. You've gotten stuck under the entryway, and it's a pretty scary place down there. That's where toys go to be abandoned. But because you can move and, you're a brave Furb, you've gotten out. Perhaps to retrieve, like, a dropped pencil or a lost coin, but never any further than that.
Of course, yeah. Well, I think let's go get that weapon from the toy chest, and then I think we're good to go.
I will stand guard upon your return.
Thank you.
And Ickerby does this thing, this is a nice IB thing. His front legs turn outwards, so he stands kind of like a bulldog and like lower down a little bit. And the light in his chest turns red.
Good.
All right, Monkey, lead the way. Show us to that toy chest.
Sounds like Monkey's climbing up the stairs. He turns to Doug as he says, "So, what kind of fighting style do you think we're going for? Like 3 swords, or like summoning a bunch of hands, or maybe like a cannon, or?"
If you got me a gun, that would be good.
Oh, I think I can do something.
Thank you.
As we get to the toy box, I would like to look around for a laser pointer.
Go ahead and roll me a d6. I'll let you know. Whatever you get will be how close you get to finding it. If you have anything to add, let me know.
Man, yeah, I cannot think of anything to argue there. All right, single d6. Big one again?
All right.
That's 4.
It's a 4. Okay. You find, like, in the bottom, there's like a pen that has a laser pointer end. It's like one of those metal pens that is a laser pointer and a flashlight on the end. But it's just a laser pointer, and it's out of batteries.
Ah, shoot. Well, Frankie always uses soda to recharge it, or I guess we could get batteries.
It's green. You can tell by the color of the bulb.
Oh.
Green's definitely one of the stronger colors, so.
Yeah. That good enough for you, Doug?
Works for me.
Doug, you pick it up in your beak and press the button, and you can tell that it's out of batteries.
Doesn't work for me.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Battery, son.
Yeah, do we know where those would be? You guys got any clues?
I see some of the loo-tee handling some batteries near the big oracle box sometimes.
Oh.
They use it to change the remote.
Okay.
Second treasure hunt.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's see if we can. Well, oh shoot, no, I'm gonna have to go down there anyway. All right. I just don't like going up and down the stairs. If I can help that, it's fine. Ow, don't, ow, don't, ow.
Goes back down the stairs. Yeah.
All right. So in the remote.
Yeah, I mean the TV remote's right there. You could scavenge those batteries.
Oh.
Just have to dig for it.
Yeah, I don't. You haven't noticed. I don't quite have the. Let's call it the flexibility to open that thing up. So.
Gobstopper, you mind?
Oh, I got this. He punches it.
Only a D6. Only,
Karate chopper
no,
right
if
now.
only a D6.
Could I argue beefcake?
Yes, but I'm not gonna burden it this time, but I will warn you, beefcake has been used quite a few times.
Okie dokie. That is a 2 and a 3.
Holy shit, with a 5 you punch the remote and it pops right open, the batteries pop out too.
Oh my gosh. You're so
This
strong.
uses 2 AAA batteries, and the laser pointer uses 1 AAA battery.
Oh, we got supplies.
Yeah.
They even got extra ammo.
That's good. All right. Here you go, Doug.
So Doug, go ahead and put the green laser pointer pen in your inventory and note that it is powered. And Gobstopper, put a AAA battery in your inventory.
He puts it in his sweatband.
Good.
All right, Sir Grumbus, the fluffy one. We are departing for the under.
Sir Grumbus rolls over as you guys approach him again, and he's tucked the cat the cat girl figurine, like he's pulled it back to the back of the couch, and he lazily opens one eye then the other and goes, "Oh, it's the firms. They have returned."
Yes, we are now descending. We'd like your aid, like we had agreed.
Oh, did we agree to something?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
I mean,
I do not recall such agreements with the firm. Seems very unlike me.
Then where'd you get the statue from?
Yeah.
Oh, this I found it around the house. I think one of the loo-tee left it around.
You sit upon a throne of wise. You desecrate it with your presence.
Gobstopper cracks his knuckles. Do you know what? I'm starting to think he's the one who's been stealing everything around the house.
That's true. You just picked up something from the loo-tees and now it's in your bed?
Me and the loo-tee share in all things.
Hey, Grumbles checks his out. He pulls out the laser pointer.
Oh no!
Where are you
Hell
pointing
yes.
the laser pointer?
Under the couch, right? Get him to there.
Yeah.
Sir Grumbus looks quizzically. What is that?
I don't know, man. You should check it out.
He slowly rises to his paws. There's a mysterious fairy upon the ground.
Oh,
Hops down. It's moving quite quickly.
yeah, you should investigate. You see them dog just shaking his head violently.
Oh, it's on the move. It's running. And Sir Grumbus, flattens and scrambles under the couch.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's why you're the man.
You hear like
Herb.
meow, as you're just running around and trying to get the laser pointer dot.
All right, we gotta go quick.
Yeah, let's go.
You're alright.
As you all descend into the space between the Luti household and the Underrealm. For some of you, the first time, certainly once you crest the veil between the risers and the couch, the seat part that goes up, and the actual under the couch, this is new ground for all of you. It is dark. It's very quiet, like the very space around you is padded. And it's very linty. But as you proceed, following Sir Grumbus into the dark, space is much larger than it looked like from the outside.
Oh.
Doug, at what point do you turn off the laser pointer?
I think Doug has been like turning it on and off just to keep the cat on his toes.
Yeah, just like because you guys are moving further into the Underrealm, and it's impossible for you guys to see what's going on. Sir Grumbus seems to not have much trouble navigating the space. It's fairly shapeless, and seems to be expanding around you. You know, eventually, Doug, I imagine you'll turn it off, and Sir Grumbus stands up. He looks around for the pointer for a little bit. And you are all at this point firmly in the Underrealm.
Gotcha.
He turns and he says, I have been tricked.
Wow.
And I think there is where we'll end the session for today.
Oh no!